October 22nd, 2021 was a scary day for one Hopedale man, but tonight we have his amazing story of survival.
7 News reporter Taylor Long shares how one community rallied to save his life.
Brian Hevlin is alive today, and it's all thanks to fast actions by Hopedale Fire and EMS personnel that saved his life. After driving all night back home from vacation, Brian noticed he had a small headache, but he didn't think anything of it, so he just went to bed. The next morning, the headache was much worse, and after taking some medicine for it, out of nowhere, he started gasping for air.
I couldn't breathe. I could barely get any words out.
Brian's mom, Tony, who lives right next door, was called over as well. She said it was totally unexpected.
For a mother to see her son gasping for breath and couldn't breathe, couldn't move. I watched his stomach rise, gasping for breath. I saw my son more dead than alive.
The next memory I have is being loaded into the ambulance, IVs being put in.
By chance, Chief Mark Marchetta and his two sons, MJ and Austin, were all working the same shift that day. Captain MJ was the first one through the door and says he could hear him trying to gasp for air before he laid his eyes on him. He said they knew they were going to have to work quickly to save Brian's life. They had to intubate him, and he actually stopped breathing at one point on the way to the hospital.
When you're using all of your muscles to continuously breathe, the body can only do that for so long before it fails. And that's essentially what happened.
At first, they thought it could be blood clots, but once they got to the hospital, he was diagnosed with COVID-19, double pneumonia, and sepsis. He was put on a ventilator. Hospital officials gave Brian less than a 10% chance to live. They say the reason he is alive today is in part to the fact that he received his COVID-19 vaccine. Chief Marchetta says COVID-19 is real and it needs to be taken seriously. He says what made a difference that day for Brian was the quick response time and the early recognition of the respiratory symptoms.
Being a small community, you answer calls on people you know. There's no way to avoid it. And again, he's my age. So to see him that sick that quick, that kind of makes you take a step back.
Brian says he is so grateful that Hopedale has a paid fire EMS service. He says them being so close could have saved his life. He says if they were any farther, he might not be here today.
How can you thank someone for saving your life? I mean, I'll be indebted to them forever.
As a way to say thank you for saving her son's life, Tony and her husband Richard have given the department a $500 donation. In Hopedale, Taylor Long, working for you.
Taylor, thanks. And that donation comes from their business, Blackie & Sons Paving, and will be a yearly donation to the department. 7 News will be